Question number 11, Darien Fenton.
Thank you, Mr Speaker. My question is to the Minister of Transport. Does he have confidence in KiwiRail following the discovery of asbestos in DL locomotives?
Honourable Jerry Brownlee.
Mr Speaker, yes. KiwiRail specified in the contract that the DL locomotives that no asbestos was to be used in their manufacture. After reports from Australia in November 2013 about Chinese manufactured trains being found to have traces of asbestos, KiwiRail reiterated that no asbestos was to be used. Assurances were given, but these have turned out to be incorrect. The testing of the locomotives began after routine quality control testing of flaking paint on Friday indicated a possible presence of asbestos. KiwiRail immediately suspended the trains from operation, organised independent testing of the locomotives over the weekend, and they'll report to me this afternoon on their findings. KiwiRail will not resume using these locomotives until it is completely satisfied there's no health risk to their employees or the wider public.
Supplementary question, Darien Fenton.
To the Minister, how can he have confidence in KiwiRail when the asbestos was found on the 25th of February, but the workers were not told until the 28th of February and the public not told until the 1st of March?
Honourable Jerry Brownlee.
Mr Speaker, I'll be getting more information about all of these matters from KiwiRail this afternoon, and then I'm sure I'll be answering written questions that come from the member on those matters.
Supplementary question, Darien Fenton.
Can he confirm that the inspection conducted on some of the 40 DL locomotives purchased from China has shown the asbestos to be in a shockingly degraded state, and there are at least 2 that are so toxic they will need to be laid up and quarantined?
Honourable Jerry Brownlee.
Mr Speaker, no, I can't confirm that. If the member has that information, presumably it's come from some of her friends in the union movement who are doing their best to shut KiwiRail down.
Order. 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 Supplementary question, Darien Fenton.
Thank you, Mr Speaker. To the Minister, how can New Zealanders have confidence
Order. I apologise, I can't hear the question because of the interjections across the House. Darien Fenton.
Thank you. To the Minister, how can New Zealanders have confidence in his oversight of KiwiRail, given that work on recovering the DC locomotive that rolled over in South Auckland on Saturday has also been halted by KiwiRail until further notice because of a significant amount of asbestos-laden material found in the soil underneath?
Mr
Honourable Jerry Brownlee.
There's no doubt about it. KiwiRail was a bit of a dead duck when it was announced by the Labor government some years ago, and continues to be a problem child for the government.
Supplementary.
Order. Supplementary question, Darien Fenton.
To the Minister, is this his government's plan for creating new jobs by getting Kiwi workers to perform the highly dangerous task of removing killer asbestos from Chinese-built locomotives? And isn't that ironic, given his government didn't have the confidence in Kiwi workers to build them in the first place?
Mr Speaker.
Order. Honourable Jerry Brownlee.
Mr Speaker, I think that I need to clear up a couple of things there. Firstly, there have been no locomotives of significant size built in New Zealand since the 1960s. Smaller shunt engines were built during the 1970s, and it would have taken millions and millions and millions of dollars to gear up the workforce to build these engines. The nonsense that the member talks needs to stop and recognise that KiwiRail, if it is to be successful, does have to be able to perform inside the huge amount of capital the government has made available to it to get on with things. As for the issue around asbestos, people are cleaning up asbestos all over this country every day, and a lot more these days than was the case under that party's leadership.
Order. Supplementary question. Right Honourable Winston Peters.
How can the Minister have confidence in KiwiRail when they are so busy trying to fix up the locomotive and Aratiri shambles that they have neglected necessary maintenance on the Arahura, which recently resulted in a wire holding up a lifeboat snapping, damaging and disabling that lifeboat?
Honourable Jerry Brownlee.
Mr Speaker, I do have confidence in the management of Kiwi to deliver on the turnaround plan, the $1.3 billion investment the government has made in the company. Naturally, there will be legacy assets that were overseen by another government at another time that will have some maintenance issues on them.
Supplementary question, Right Honourable Winston Peters.
How can any competent minister still have confidence in KiwiRail in the light of their decision to save a measly 34,000? Yeah, I'll tell you about that shortly, son. Don't worry about it. I got a reputation to get my facts right.
Order.
Yeah, back to the
Member
question.
will get back to the question. Otherwise, he'll lose it.
How can any competent minister or government have any confidence in KiwiRail in the light of their decision to save a measly 34,000 by allowing the Arahura to make a number of sailings on one of the most dangerous stretches of water in the world, minus a lifeboat?
Honourable
Mr. Speaker,
Jerry Brownlee.
I'm not aware that that happened. If the member's got information about it, he should put it on my desk.
Order. Point of order.
Mr. Speaker,
Right Honourable Winston.
I seek leave for the minister to go downtown and find a few things out.
Order. Question number 12, Jonathan Young.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. My question is for the Minister of Commerce and asks what decisions have been